Hi Scorpio, welcome to your unexpected reading for April 29th through May 28th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. And for the recommended reader shoutouts, I have two, Hustla Jones Tarot and Water Baby Tarot, and their links are in the description box below, so check them out if you get a chance, show them some love. What else? I think that's it. All right, so this is for Scorpio's unexpected. Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles. Is this you taking a stand on what you feel you're worth? Is this somebody else realizing what you're worth? Is this you finally getting what you want within a relationship because things are finally reciprocal and you can thrive, and this is about you being exalted or elevated? Pardon me. So this is you kind of coming into your own and being elevated and exalted, but is it because you are leaving a situation because you're like, I'm worth more than that? Or is this because someone has finally recognized that and is now giving you your due? All right. Let's see here. We've got Temperance. Okay. Knight of Wands. Ooh, Two of Cups. The Sun. Wow. Oh. The Eight of Cups. All right. What's this? Who is Scorpio dealing with? What do we got going on here for Scorpio? What are they dealing with? Page of Swords. Okay. So is this a relationship that has existed largely online, or is this like through texting or email or online interface, or is this something you've had to keep on the down low because it's been like a secret, affair type thing? Oh. It's Temperance, and then, okay, all right. Okay, grab the wrong deck. Hold on a minute, Scorpio. Stop it. All right. So, is this you? What is this Knight of Wands about? This could be Leo. Knight of Wands. We got Leo here. Okay. Knight of Wands. Why? What's this Knight of Wands about? Two of Wands. So this is about making decisions and choices and moving forward this month. It looks like with a passionate pursuit. This could be job or this could be love. Looks like it's love. What's this Page of Swords about though? Why do we have the Page of Swords? So we've got some decisions to make about moving forward involving a quite possibly hot and heavy, really adventurous, fun, romantic relationship. What's this Page of Swords about? There it is. And this is a relationship that has probably had to been kept on the down low. We got the Page of Swords here, and this is like a lot of mental activity, a lot of cerebral, a lot of communication, but there hasn't been any forward movement. So now comes the time to start making plans for this forward movement. And it's because you two feel very strongly for each other that things could very much work out, that you have these very strong feelings for each other. The time has now come to be able to act upon those. What's this Two of Cups? This Two of Cups about? This could be involving a Cancerian person, could be male or female. This could be male or female, by the way. But it's probably about being in the same place now where your feelings can be reciprocated. There's emotional reciprocity and security. Things are calm now. Things can proceed. That can finally proceed. The watching and waiting is over. And now we can finally move forward with this relationship where you both feel very strongly about each other. There's this connected, united love, unified, unified love, united common feelings for each other. What's this sun about? What's this sun about? Got the sun and the moon. Yay. So this also kind of paints a picture, doesn't it? This is about where once there was confusion or... Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Where once there was confusion and not knowing what was going to happen in the future, you now, because you are able to finally proceed and move forward and start making plans, a lot of light is shed on that, and it clears up all the darkness. It clears up everything that was in confusion, in question, things like that. Be very careful, Scorpio, because this is also unexpectedly so what you two were doing in the dark could now be revealed. So if this quite possibly could be an affair coming to light. It could also be that the person says they're available when they're really not, and you discover that, and that's why we have the walking away here. When I saw that, I was like, wait, what? But it could be that, yay, things are working out, but on the one hand, it could be that, yay, now that everything on the other person's end is taken care of, all these questions and all this wishful thinking, that I thought was going on is now actually, there's all this illumination to possibility and answers to questions and things like that. Like what was in the dark is now in the light. But again, it could also be that what you were doing in the dark is now revealed and illuminated and made bare for everyone to see. What's this Eight of Cups about? What's this Eight of Cups? Whoa, Scorpio, what's this Eight of Cups? Damn it. Okay, so be careful. Be careful that you don't do something you regret. This is also, okay, this right here, this is like, yay, we can finally, wait, here's the breaks. This is the wild card. This is the breaks right here. Be very careful about what is going to be illuminated. Fine if it's answers and you can now start planning and moving forward, but this also could be, and time will tell, and your situation is different. This also could be what you were doing, any kind of deceptive acts that you were doing are going to be illuminated. It's going to be revealed. So this is saying you need to keep your, it's almost like this is saying the same thing. Be very cautious and give this time and space so that everything is done as it should be. Make wise decisions here so that you don't have to end up leaving, so that you don't have to end up withdrawing from this situation. This is about compassionate distance from a situation. This is about withdrawing from a situation, deciding something is necessary or unnecessary, and making cuts in a situation based on what your needs are. So this is all about, oh wow, we got knowing your worth. See, this could go either way. God, this is about you finally being able to have that thriving, connected, committed partnership that you want right here. Time to move forward. Yay. Whoa, wait, what? And then here you are walking away. Now, this could be someone moving out. Okay, this could be someone moving out. But we've got the Temperance here, which is giving things time and space. I think... what's this Temperance about? being happy. So we got 2 9s, being happy. So that, success, all right. What else for this temperance? Okay, so this is saying that, wow, you just been through it, Scorpio. It's like it keeps getting delayed. We got delay, possible delay here. It keeps getting delayed. This is about happiness with unified love, connected, committed partnership, and yet you have to give it time and give it some space. And I think that's what this is right here, that it's prudent to give this situation time and space. Because it very well could be that there's sort of an unraveling of your plans because something that was done in the dark or in deception is now being revealed. And instead of you two being able to come together, somebody has to walk away for the time being, because this is about compassionate distance. This isn't about letting go completely. This is about taking time, being in it's a break, not a breakup. So it's going to take more time than you expected or thought expected. We've got unexpectedly, this revelation here. So it's going to take some time, some more time that you didn't expect for things to be able to work out with this person. What would Scorpio's person say to them if they could? What would Scorpio's person say? What would Scorpio's person say to them? Scorpio's person. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have made different choices. And they mean it. They definitely mean that. This looks like it really throws a wrench in the work. Whatever this is, it's like you're so excited you can finally take it from just talking and watching and waiting to, we get to move forward, we get to make plans. Awesome. Wait a minute. All right. What else for Scorpio here? What is Scorpio? Okay, that's just sassy. Just give me a minute. Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Scorpio. Six of Wands. Things working out. It's good. Forward movement, victory, success. Okay, 2 cards for confirmation for Scorpio. Lenormand, 2 cards. Scorpio. This is an largely online relationship. Love letters, messages of love. And this is a blossoming relationship. Happy, harmonious, satisfied, feeling comforted, and just you're where you should be. So, okay, the signs are there. Just saying. This hasn't been working out so well. Let me see if I can... There we go. Okay. So, and you can't see it. Awesome. I don't want to block anything here. How about that? And you still can't see it. Nope. Can't see it. We're just doing that. Last but not least, I got some dice. So this is, okay, so this, honestly, this is a break, not a breakup, because look at this. We got things working out. We got a relationship that survived online, now getting to blossom, now getting to bloom, and then we've got things working out. So perhaps this is someone making the necessary cuts and moving towards you, and this is just what was once done in the dark, now you two get to live out in the open. It could be that. This is all very positive. This right here had me worried. And this temperance is a lot better than, something being drastically exposed and then walking away. this is more like, okay, now is not the time for us to move forward out in the open. Perhaps we still need to, things can work out, but we just still need to be strategic because I've got to tie up my loose ends. And I'm not talking about someone being deceptive and I'm just saying it's out of discretion and just being, you know, somebody realize they feel differently, so they've got to handle that first, and then you two can be together. It's just might going to be taking a lot longer than, not a lot, but longer than someone thought. But I am certainly in no way advocating, putting one over on somebody or, cheating or, I don't, okay, anyway, just want you to know that. Okay. Scorpio. Okay, so when they're like this, I turn them clockwise. So I'm just going to be right here. How about that? We've got the King of Wands, and we've got the we've got the Eight of Cups. Crikey. King of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I think, Scorpio, this is you making the decision to walk away. We got the Eight of Cups right here too. I think this is you saying, you know what, I'm going to bow out for right now. And that's what we see here. We see you're very happy that you have this chance at unified love, but you also recognize cooler heads prevail. Like, you know what, I'm going to give you time to wrap up that situation. I will bow out, but I'm going to be over here. But this is making the decision, taking the leadership position and walking away. I don't think this is leaving it for good. I think you're giving someone time and space to clean up their affairs so that you two can finally be together. I think that's the wild card here. I think you're very happy for this and you see the potential for it for future, but as far as it happening right now, it's still not the right time, and you're very wise to realize that. You're giving this the compassionate distance and time and space that it needs for this person to resolve whatever, so that you two can be together. Because I think you might be tired of the online or the not full-fledged relationship status. I think it's getting to the point where you're like, you know what, all or nothing. We've gone as far as we can go online. We've gone as far as we can go as far as the relationship being what it was and how it evolved and how it happened. And the way I feel, I want either all of you or I don't want this at all. I can't do the halvesies anymore, Okay, all right. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Not as a testament to a lack of character or your character, but I'm surprised at this. I am really surprised at this walking away to give it time and space, because you don't see that very often, quite honestly. You see people wanting what they want and just like plowing full steam ahead, and then there's this horrible, competition, and just it gets really petty and weird, and I don't see that here. So my hat's off to you. I'm impressed. Okay, I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care, and I hope this works out for you. And I thank you for stopping by.